Hello and welcome to Red Flag, Green Flag. I'm your host, John Mahari, and with me tonight are three single men hoping to match with tonight's female contestant. Tonight we will be trying to find out who the female contestant's dream man is by asking dating questions over 3 different rounds: icebreakers, 1 truth, 1 lie, and last but not least, deal breakers. If the male contestant gets a green flag from the female contestant, he gets a point. If he gets a red flag, then he loses a point. The player with the most green flags at the end of the show will meet with her female contestant and be challenged with the biggest test yet. Now today in the chair, hoping to go on that special first date, is Courtney! Hi Courtney, tell us a bit about yourself.
So my name's Courtney, I'm 21 and I'm from East Kilbride.
And how long have you been single for, Courtney?
Just over a year now.
Just over a year. And what is it you're looking for in a man?
Just someone who's nice, funny and easy to talk to.
Okay, well, we'll see what we've got lined up next door for you, Courtney, see if we can do something for you, okay? Let's go meet the fellas.
Hi, I'm Finlay Brown, I'm 23, I'm from the west end of Glasgow. I've been single for about 2 years now, and during my spare time I like to go to the gym, and when I'm a bit older I want to be in the film industry working as a cameraman.
Hi, I'm Connor Banks, I'm 22, I live in Paisley, I work at Asda. I've been single for a couple of years.
Hi, I'm Gabriel, I'm 22 years old and I live in the west end of Glasgow. I've been single for about 2.5 years.
Whoa, well, we've got quite the lineup here tonight. Now it's time to begin the first round, icebreakers. In this round, Courtney will ask the male contestants a number of questions that she has prepared, and with each answer, Courtney will hold up a red flag or a green flag, depending on their answer. Whoever has the most green flags at the end of the round will be one step closer to going on that dream date. Courtney, are you ready?
Yes.
Then ask away.
Perfect. Finlay, if you were a dog, which breed would you be and why?
Oh, that's a good question, but I'd probably say maybe like a German Shepherd. I don't really know much about dogs, but my auntie had a German Shepherd when I was younger. He was really cool. I just remember having a lot of good memories with it. What about yourself, Courtney? What would you be?
Oh, I would actually say a German Shepherd as well, just because I've got one. So,
What's its
good
name?
Choice. Nico.
That's a great name.
Perfect, thank you. And Connor, if you were a dog, which breed would you be and why?
I think I would be a Labrador. We're just very, loyal and smart and quirky, so I think...
Oh, you think you have all those qualities, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And Gabriel, if you were a dog, which breed would you be and why?
I'm going to be honest, I'd probably be a Newfoundland. I quite like them. They are nice and big and fluffy and they are really, really cute.
Yeah, I like those dogs, they are nice. Finlay, if you were to go to the cinema, what snacks would you bring?
Oh, that's a good question, but I'm quite fond of a pick and mix. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by what they choose for a pick and mix. Does that make sense? Do you get me?
But also I feel like everyone dives in the pick and mix, so I wouldn't say that was a good choice.
It's fair enough.
Connor, if you were to go to the cinema, what snacks would you bring?
I think there's 2 ones I've always bring. Popcorn's a classic, It depends what movie you see, because sometimes movies are quiet, so I don't bring the popcorn. I bring a pack of randoms.
Oh, very considerate. Yeah, very considerate. And Gabriel, if you were to go to the cinema, what snacks would you bring?
Easy question. You get a packet of chocolate M&Ms, packet of squashies, and then you can get a Tango Ice Blast.
Yeah, very good, very good. Connor, where would you take me on our first date? Yeah, that's enough. Finlay, where would you take me on our first date?
Well, it really depends. Are you more like an activity person?
Yeah, I like both.
Well, what I'm thinking, keep it nice and chill. I really like Flight Club. Do you like darts?
I like darts, but I'm not very good.
Well, that's fine, I can teach you, but if you're lucky, I might let you win if we go, but I'll probably go Flight Club, have a wee laugh there, and then afterwards maybe go for like a wee drink somewhere nice, quiet, like speakeasy place. Have you ever been to the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Perfect.
to the back. I'll maybe take you there if you're lucky.
Oh, perfect. Sounds nice. And Gabriel, where would you take me on a first date?
I'd probably take you to the Block on a Monday night at the Jam. It's got a really great atmosphere, it's got drinks, it's got live music.
Oh, lovely. Thanks, guys, for answering those questions.
Well, at the end of that round, I can reveal that Connor has received the most red flags so far. Courtney, can you tell me why that is?
I think it's a bit obvious, just the hesitation. I'm not a fan of someone that's hesitant.
OK, well, let's see if we can turn that around in the next round of One Truth, One Lie. We'll see you after the break.
It was Christmas Eve and all the staff were leaving when Jack was stopped by management seething.
I took a delivery which none of you knew, and now no one's here. It's all up to you.
Jack took to the challenge with no time to spare, but come early morning, the pile was still there. He sat down defeated, his hopes overrun.
Where's the magic of Christmas? I'll never be done.
Unknown to him, way up in the sky, someone had heard him while passing by. A jolly voice said,
I can make this go faster.
as Santa drove past in his North Pole Isle-master. He whizzed and he whooshed, no racking too high. He put them away in the blink of an eye.
Thank you,
Said Jack.
but I've missed the last bus.
Santa raised his finger without making a fuss. Awoken by laughter and back in his bed. Did that really happen? Or was it all in his head?
Welcome back to Red Flag, Green Flag. We're jumping right into the next round of One Truth, One Lie, where the male contestants will reveal a truth and a lie to Courtney. Courtney will then give them a green flag or a red flag, depending what she believes to be the truth, and a red flag for what she's hoping to be a lie. At the end of the round, the male contestant with the most red flags will be eliminated. Let's play One Truth, One Lie. OK, Finlay, let's have your one truth and your one lie.
So my first one is that I got into a fight with Lewis Capaldi because he stole half my tin of Pringles one night when I was working. And my second one is that I have 5 cats.
Right, OK. Courtney, what do you think of those answers?
Well, I just want to ask, what are the names of all 5 of your cats?
Bailey, Lexi, Bob, Jermaine, Susan, and Dave.
I'm going to go with that one's a lie just because your name's 6 and not 5.
OK, Finlay, you want to tell us what one was the truth and what one was the lie?
First one was the truth and the second was a lie because I said 6 names.
Thought so. Can we hear from Connor now?
OK, Connor, it's time for your one truth and one lie.
I got 12 grand in the bank, and I once stole a Gundam from Forbidden Planet.
OK, Courtney, what's your views on those?
This 12 grand, is it real or is it fake?
No, it's so real.
Right, I'm going to go with that one's a lie just because you were a bit... At first you were too hesitant and now you're too keen, so I'm going to go with that one as a lie.
OK, Connor, going to reveal what one's the truth and what one's a lie?
The 12 grand is the truth.
Well, smashing, thanks very much for that, Connor.
Can we hear from Gabriel now?
OK, Gabriel, it's time for your one truth and one lie.
So when I was in my 4th year of high school, I used to get paid £5 per mouse that I caught off my dad, and I used that money to buy V-Bucks. And also, I can hold my breath for 3 minutes and 8 seconds, the exact lengths of Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows off the Shrek 2 soundtrack.
Well, Courtney, what do you think of those?
And how did you become aware that's how long you could hold your breath underwater for?
So there's this app you can get on your phone, and it basically builds up how long you can hold your breath for. And I like to listen to music, so I'd just do listening to music, and I'd do it to that song.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that's the truth, as that does sound like a believable story.
Okay, and with that then, Gabriel, can you let us know what one was the truth and what one was the lie?
Catching the mice was the truth and holding my breath was the lie.
Catching the mice, and you got paid for that?
Yeah, and about V-Bucks.
V-Bucks, how much per mouse?
£5.
Lucrative business that then, yeah.
I did all right.
That's smashing. Thanks very much for that, Gabriel. So at the end of that round, Connor has received the most red flags. So unfortunately, that means we have to let you go, Connor. Do you have anything you would like to say before leaving?
Well, I'm absolutely devastated, but, you know, thanks for having me. You live and you learn.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. So Courtney, your decision has eliminated Connor. Are you ready to move on to the next round, deal breakers?
Yeah, I'm ready, John.
All right, so the way this round works is I will ask the guys a series of rapid-fire deal-breaker dating questions. The contestants then have 2 minutes to answer as many of these questions as they can answer, and whoever has the most green flags at the end will be the winner and be put to the biggest test yet. But before that, let's answer some deal breakers. Then let's start the final round. Finlay, do you want kids?
Sure.
Do you smoke or drink?
Here and there. Mainly drink though, don't really smoke.
How important is your career to you?
Yeah, very important. It's important to be ambitious, in my opinion.
When was your last relationship and when did it end?
About 2 years ago, it was about a year long. Just went right for each other, that was it.
How important is physical intimacy in a relationship?
Yeah, it's good. Can't complain.
Have you ever had any legal issues or been arrested?
No comment.
How close are you to your family and how involved do you expect your partner to be?
I feel like families are very important as they're the main people in your life at the end of the day. And honestly, just go with the flow if I'm being honest.
What's the most you've spent on a first date?
I couldn't tell you honestly, maybe like 80 quid maybe.
That's great, Finlay. Thank you very much for answering those questions. Now on to you, Gabriel. What are your thoughts on marriage?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
Have you ever cheated on your partner?
No.
How do you handle money?
Depends on the month, depends on how much I get paid, but fairly well.
Do you have any major dietary preferences or restrictions?
No, not at all.
Do you expect your partner to be friends with your friends?
I wouldn't, but it'd be nice if they were.
Would you be okay if your partner earned significantly more or less than you?
I wouldn't care about it.
What's your opinion on public displays of affection?
They can be a bit cheesy sometimes.
Do you have any unresolved baggage with an ex?
No.
How do you feel about your partner having close relationships with the opposite gender?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
What's your stance on ghosting and have you ever done it?
I'm not a fan of it, and I've never done it.
Are you comfortable with your partner being friends with their exes on social media?
I'd rather they weren't.
That's great, Gabriel. Thank you very much for answering those questions. And at the end of that round, Gabriel has received the most green flags and has won. Unfortunately, that means we have to say goodbye to Finlay. Any last words before you go, Finlay?
Had a great laugh and wish everyone all the best. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Finlay, and take care. Gabriel has had the most green flags and is now about to meet Courtney for the first time. But as soon as they do, they have one final decision to make. Do they actually want to go on a date? Gabriel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Courtney, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Come up to the front, please. Courtney, meet Gabriel. Gabriel, meet Courtney. Hi.
Hiya.
Now, before you run off into the sunset, let's see if your seeing each other has changed how you feel. Raise a green flag if you still want to go on a date, and a red flag if you don't. The big reveal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll be here the same time next week. I'm your host, John Mahari, and you're watching Red Flag, Green Flag. Thank you and good night.